So let's go ahead and get started. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, I'm getting the sense that, Aquarius, you're doing a lot of questioning about what it means for stability, for abundance, for wealth, and for success. I feel like some of you may be questioning the traditional idea of, do I need that house? Do I need to get married? Do I need to find that perfect person? Do I need the white picket fence and 2.5 kids in order to be happy, in order to have this, right? So I think you're really defining and asking yourself, what does abundance mean for me? What does success mean for me? And what's wrong with being happy with where I am right now? So I think you're really tapping into the present energy, whatever is going on around you. I think you're really taking stock, Aquarius, of who's in your life, of where you are in your career. And I think you're just sort of bucking societal norms, saying you have to have X, Y, Z, and ABC in order to meet the definition of 10 of Pentacles. And you're like, no, I don't. No. I'm going to rewrite that definition for me. So I feel like, Aquarius, that's exactly what you're doing. I think that you're really just, taking stock of what happiness, success, and abundance means for you. Because some of you may be feeling like, I'm killing myself at this job. I'm working overtime. I'm giving it my all. But for what? Yes, I have an amazing house. Yes, I have an amazing condo. I drive a beautiful, luxurious car. My clothes are on point. There's lots of, my bank account is healthy. My IRA and stock investments are good. In order for me to attract a certain person, I have to maintain this, expensive fitness lifestyle, and so forth and so forth. So I think you're really looking at the material aspect of your life, and you're questioning it. Is it necessary? And I think many of your Aquarius are coming to the conclusion that no, it's not. That you're ready to unload and dump the materialism in your life. I think you're looking for ways to simplify, to ground, to streamline your life as you see fit. Make it more personal to you. And again, personal happiness is what's at stake here. Your definition of personal happiness, not someone else's and not society's. So I feel like this is how we're opening the reading right now, Aquarius. All right. So that's pretty bold. All right. So just give me a minute to flip over the cards. I'm going to do so quietly and just check in with the energy. All right, Aquarius. Yeah, so I'm already seeing that you're questioning a lot of things here, and you are doing some releasing. Yeah, so central to your reading, the energy is the King of Wands, all right, reversed. And I feel like this is you coming into your personal power, because the King of Wands energy, it's someone who is a strategic thinker, someone who's very charismatic, who can motivate the masses, who's a visionary, who has the plan. If they don't enact the plan, they get people to do it for them. So they're a leader, they're a natural born leader, and it's like, all right, here's what I want to do. And they somehow amass, the help, the assistance, to do it for them. So I feel like people naturally rally around this type of energy to be like, all right, yeah, let me help you. I can do this for you. Don't you worry about that piece, because I've got it. So I sort of feel like that's the energy of the King of Wands. But when it comes in reverse, this is someone who's out of their natural power, out of their leadership power, out of their authenticity. And I feel like, Aquarius, that this is something that you're struggling with right now. I do get the sense that there is a redefining period happening with you. And I feel like you're finding your footing to find your voice and to get comfortable with your personal power. Because I feel like your personal power has been stifled. I feel like it's part of the healing process, and you're finding your voice. And now it's time to say, all right, look, we're entering a new cycle, and I'm done with playing small. I'm done with being a bit actor in my own life, and now I'm ready to emerge. But I think you're getting comfortable with that energy. All right. Crossing you is Three of Cups. So I feel like there is support around you. Three of Cups can be a very joyous and jovial card. So I do feel like there's people around you that are perhaps coaching you, guiding you into this energy, making you feel comfortable and safe to emerge in your truth. I feel like there's a lot of soul connection going on for you, Aquarius. It has a very happy energy. Yeah, I feel like you're finding your soul tribe. I think this is like people in your life that you share commonalities with, and you're discussing what's happening in the collective. Because foundational to this, to your reading, and the reason for the reading is the reverse Hierophant, bucking conventional thinking. So I get the sense, Aquarius, that you're just tired of doing what's normal and what's expected of you because society tells you so, because your family has told you so, because maybe you work in a highly institutionalized work situation, maybe for the federal government, maybe for the military, where something is very rigid, very structured, very, very stoic, and there's not a lot of wiggle room. But when the reversed Hierophant comes in, this is also you really examining your values, your ethics, your morals. And you may have grown up believing, a certain school of thought. And now you're like, that's no longer serving me. That's actually hurting me, hindering me. And I'm ready to walk away from that, or I'm ready to tweak it and revamp it in a way that's more authentic, in alignment with myself. So I feel like, Aquarius, you do have your soul tribe here supporting you, supporting this endeavor. And I think you are surrounding yourself with many like-minded people to continue the conversation, to continue your soul growth, and to really support you on this journey. Because I really do get the sense that you are really finding your personal power, finding your voice, trying to stand in your truth, your new truth, but you're still defining what that new truth is. All right. Yeah. So in your recent past, we have the Lovers coming through. This can mean a couple of things. I feel like this is you getting into alignment with your partner. For those of you who are in, romantic situations, who are in relationships, I get the sense that this is you creating harmony with all relationships in your life, beginning with yourself, beginning with friends, with family, with your work environment, with your community, with your soul tribe. So I feel like there's a lot of harmony being established between you and people that you encounter. All right. This isn't always about romance and love. It can be. But I feel like there's the higher message for you, Aquarius, is this is you harmonizing yourself with those that you resonate with, who will support your truth, your new truth, and you're coming into new agreements and new contracts with these individuals, because that's what's going to carry you forward in your new cycle, all right? What's on your mind? Interesting, Page of Swords reversed. I feel like your throat chakra is blocked, Aquarius. I feel like this is new ideas emerging. You're stuck right here. You're hesitating to speak what's on your mind, to really speak what's in your heart. Because I feel like there's a lot of fear of ridicule, of being shunned, of being turned away, of being made fun of. I feel like what's coming in for you, what your truth is, again, you are bucking the norm. You are bucking conventional thinking, maybe an important philosophy, and you can maybe be ostracized for that. And I feel like that's a bit of a fear for you. It's an important fear because it's sitting in the at the top of the reading. It's dealing with what's going on with you emotionally, what's going on in your head, what's on your mind. And yeah, I feel like you're stuck, that you're fearful of speaking your truth. Also, this can be a cautionary card of saying, hey, you should maybe want to run things through a filter before you just speak. So think before you speak, run it through a filter, because this can also represent impulsive communication. So if someone pushes your buttons, Aquarius, You may be just quick to respond, quick to say something. You're like, damn, I didn't mean to say that. Shoot, I wish I could take that back because now I just screwed up that situation. Now there's awkwardness between me and that person. Now that relationship is effed, right? So just be very careful because the page is very young energy. It's very impulsive. It can be very excitable, and it doesn't have a lot of patience. It's like, okay, let's go. You know, when it's upright, it's very exciting, but when it's reversed, it could be too exciting. It can be too impulsive. So watch your words, watch your thoughts. You may want to run them through a filter right now. We are coming out of Mercury retrograde on Monday the 9th, so take heed with that. So, but, you know, we are still kind of in retrograde. Plus, we still have to deal with the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde, so another week or so. All right, so just, again, watch your words, be careful, and don't let your thoughts, you know, get the best of you. Because I feel like also that can be like overthinking things or just running down, you know, rabbit holes. And it's like, why did I do that? I just spun my wheels, you know, for a week straight. And what did I accomplish? Nothing. So I think you are understanding that because in your future position, this is the 9 of Swords reversed. You are releasing that anxiety. You are releasing that stress. And you are starting to sleep better. All right. So I think once you get a better hold on what's going on up here in the mental mind, I'm hearing the monkey brain. There's a book on that. I forgot who I was telling that the other day, but there's a book called The Monkey Mind. And it's just about how our thoughts get the best of us, how we start kind of creating scenarios through overthinking that aren't really real. So just be very careful of that. And I think that, you know, you're going to come into alignment with yourself where you recognize and where you're catching yourself doing that, overthinking, creating scenarios that don't exist. And, you know, once you get a hold of that, you're going to find peace and you're going to be sleeping better and you're going to release the stress and the anxiety. And you'll be like, why did I stress so much about, you know, what that person was going to think or say, or that group of people? You know, why did I, you know, stress so much about speaking my truth? Because you're going to find that you're going to be embraced, you know, with open arms. You know, this idea that you're working on, this project that you may be pushing the envelope with, I think you have a lot more support around you than you realize. And you're going to be like, why did I do that? So take heed, take comfort in that, because you're not going to be stressing for much longer. You're going to find the peace and the solace that you need emotionally and mentally. All right. So you are working through some addictions, and I feel like, you know, the devil is coming through. It does have Capricorn energy, but I feel like what's going on here with you, Aquarius, is you're letting go of things that kept you stuck, things that kept you chained and tethered. And it could be to like an old habit, an old addiction. This could also be codependency. It could be a codependent relationship that really just sort of kept you stuck. And now you're like, no, I'm breaking the chains of that. You know, I'm in control of my desires, of my wants. I'm in control of my mind. I'm in control of making decisions for myself. And you are moving forward. So I feel like this King of Wands situation with the 3 of Cups, this could also be group therapy. I just got a vision of that when I was talking about the Capricorn, about the devil. This could be group therapy. Some of you may be in AA. Some of you may be working through past traumas. Some of you could be working with therapists or energy workers, energy healers to heal wounds of the past. And it's the wounds of the past that are really surfacing right now for many of us. And this is true for the collective. So what's going on with us right now literally is the past is resurfacing. In fact, yep, there's a past card. The 6 of Cups is here in your reading. So you are dealing with something, since we're talking about it, you are dealing with something from the past, an addiction from the past that maybe you thought you took care of or you healed, but now it's time to finish healing it. It's time to really relinquish control, let go of that grip, or remove the vice grip around you, because you're understanding that this no longer serves you at all, Aquarius, and you're seeking advice and support and receiving the tools, you know, emotionally, spiritually, and physically to remove yourself from this previous toxic situation. And this could be a person, this could be a karmic relationship, this could be substance abuse, alcohol abuse that you've battled with in the past, but now it may be resurfacing again. This could be shopping addictions, it could be sex addictions. Again, there's just whatever it was that you were working on in the past. This is sort of like the final test. It's like, all right, let's check in with Aquarius and sort of see where they're at and how they're going to respond to this new resurgence. Are they going to fall back into old habits and literally reverse all the healing that's been done? Or are they going to be able to look at the problem head on and be like, not today, Satan, not today, right? I mean, you're going to be able to look at the addiction or this codependency and be like, you know what? I've moved on. I've evolved. I've grown past that. And this no longer has space in my life. I no longer have time or the energy for that. Time to move on. So your environment card is the Queen of Cups reversed. This is you, Aquarius, really getting in touch with your heart chakra, with your intuition, with your spirituality. And you're really turning within to heal those wounds from the past. Because we do healing in stages. And a lot of people like to use the onion analogy. And maybe you have gotten through some layers of whatever this meant, but now it's resurfacing for you to do deeper healing with it. And you are turning within, and you are really, going within, to the deep reserves of your soul, and, just applying the lessons that you've learned over the past decade and saying, all right, I've been here before and I will not repeat this mistake. I have the tools and the knowledge to battle this head on. And you will be successful, Aquarius. You really will. Again, just tap into your spiritual energy, tap into spirit, tap into your spirit guide team, and ask your guardian angels for help. Guardian angels really want to assist us, but they can't do it unless you specifically ask them to do so. We as human beings have free will, and because of that free will, our guardian angels cannot do things on their own. We have to ask them for that. So I feel like, Aquarius, for some of you, that may be an avenue of healing and another spiritual tool for you to tap into. Ask your guardian angels to help you move past this energy, whatever this represents for you. Okay, Aquarius? So in your environment, your hopes and fears, again, we talked about the Six of Cups. The past is coming through. I feel like you may be looking upon a past situation, maybe with fond memories. You only remember the good things. But it's also, this message is also saying, hey, not everything was good, and there's a reason why you walked away from that situation. So remember the bad. Remember what happened. What was the thing that caused you to move on, to separate from that person, to separate from that situation, because it wasn't all roses. All right. So it's fine to walk down memory lane. Just don't get stuck in the past. All right. It's time to heal that. And your overall outcome is Queen of Swords reversed. I feel like this is you guys. I feel like you're definitely turning within. I feel like you're tapping into your internal truth. You're really listening to your internal thoughts and getting into alignment in order to battle this challenge. So I do feel like it's a challenge. I do feel like it's a test of some sorts, but it's time for you to really, clear that throat chakra and just, gain clarity mentally and emotionally so you can align with your truth and be ready to speak it.